second 0 to 60 foot on 205 tires. Yo, once this car is rolling, it just moves. Today I'm going to test out the launching capabilities of this unit. I'm going to try and get it to hook as good as I can by tuning my computer, taking out timing, doing different RPMs for launch control. Let's see what she'll do. Next week I'm going to the dyno, so we'll see what happens. That 0 to 60 was 6 seconds, so that was really slow. So I have nothing but to get more improved, right? So I had the boost also ramping in. After I let go of the clutch, it starts the timer and it's 0 to 5 seconds. So when I'm at the launch, I have 0 duty going in it, so it'll run wastegate. And then as I'm ramping up to 5 seconds, it'll ramp into 100%. And I have mine coming in at 4 seconds at 100% duty. So I'm going to raise the 3 second mark, 2 second mark, and 1 second mark just a little bit. Every time just increase it a little bit and see what happens, right? The boost coming on a little late, so I might have to ramp in the boost a little bit quicker because I wasn't feeling power and I was hooked up and I was like, where is it, oh there it is. So I'm waiting on the boost, so I need to command some more boost. Let's add some more. So now at 3 seconds I am at 100% boost level, so basically just smooths everything out, right? So that 0 to 60 was 4.9 seconds, so I knocked off a second just by a small change, and we're obviously making improvements. Let's see if we can get this down to under 4 or something like that. I'm only on a 205 Chinese tire, so this is just good practice for me to get ready for the track on how to adjust everything, what it'll do and everything, to try and avoid braking stuff. So let's do another hit. I actually added more boost there to the ramp in. Let's see what happens. That was a 4.5 second 60 foot, so it's not coming in hard, so I need to just keep trickling away the boost into it and get her to go. But it's not spinning like crazy off the line, so that's good. Like that I think is pretty dialed for this tire. I'm having fun. Like, this is a blast. It's not even loud. It's not like loud off the two-step or anything, so we're all good. So my boost after launch, 0 seconds is 0%, so that would be wastegate. 1 second, I have 30% of what I'm commanding, which is 62 duty, and 2 is 50% of my 62% duty. So basically, it's I know it's kind of confusing to understand, but I'm increasing it now up a bit. Another 4.5, so still super slow. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere, just making some noise. So I took out some from my timing retard from my launch, and I also added in boost. So I'm at the point where I need to be, where I'm starting to spin a bit more. And then I can fine tune it from there, and then pretty much at the fine tuning spot. So it spun all the first, spun all the second, but it didn't roast the whole thing. So it almost had enough grip to hold. And I just got to pull it back a bit in a couple spots. Okay, that was my first 4.2. 60 foot or 0 to 60, so that's 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 60 miles an hour. So I'm starting to get there. It wasn't spinning when I was going 100 right at the red line, so it actually counts. So like when I'm in third gear, I'm already blowing past 100 kilometers an hour, but I just do it to do it. But this is pretty dialed from the 205 tire I have. And honestly, if I can get like just into the 3 seconds for my 0 to 60 on a 205 Chinese tire, like I'm talking a $60 tire each. Not sticky at all. That is stupid impressive. Then I know my baseline. Then I can just go from this tune and slowly up it depending on the tire I've got on. This is a beautiful drive. So that was another 4.4, 0 to 60. Like it's not slow, it's not fast, but that one hooked up good. So maybe now I need to drive it more rather than just like worrying about doing the same thing every time. Just try and launch it, like load up the e-brake and stuff like that, and maybe even a burnout. Let's get it. So I just added a little bit of boost ramp, so it ramps in a little quicker. I'll try that without like trying to launch the hell out of it. Second gear transition better. What an awesome day, man. who has more fun, bro. Okay, so that was a 4.36, 0 to 60, so that's my best. 4.3, whatever, not terrible, not the best, but we're on small tires and we're just having fun. We're just getting some tuning done. We're having a blast. We're enjoying the sun in the Sunday. Let's go. Best day ever, man. And almost felt like it was being slow because I had the traction and then I had the opportunity of having more power because I had more tires. The sun's starting to come out a bit, so I'm actually getting more grip. It's only like 8 degrees out, so we can't really, it's not surprised I'm getting this much grip, so I'll check that log, or maybe I'll put more timing into it, and she might actually hook a little bit better. Yo, that was my best, 4.1. 0 to 60. Heck yeah. And it was like, I felt like it was slow because it actually hooked up and it felt like I needed more power. So that, we're getting a warm road and sticky tires with the burnout. So that's sick. Hopefully I can crack into the 3s. I'm gonna turn it up a bit. I'm gonna put more timing into it, do a burnout and then go again. On this 0 to 60, finally 4 seconds flat, like down to the millisecond. So basically how I calculate the 0 to 60 is I have my speed sensor into my data log and there's real time going, a timer. So I take the time from when I hit the 60 miles an hour and then minus it from the time I had it from when the speedo was at 0 and then started going up. So this is accurate. So that was a good launch. I'd say I'm pretty happy with that on a 205 tire. That's sick, guys. This thing's gonna be fast. I'd like to crack into 3s. Maybe I'll add a little bit more boost and do a little bit bigger of a burnout. See if I can get this bad girl to hook. Yes! 3.9, baby! 3.93. So I broke into the 3s, 3 seconds, 0 to 60 foot on 205 tires, and it's not even 10 degrees right now. Now it's about 10 degrees outside, but like the road is cold, the tires are cold, but it goes to show, I've learned a lot here. Tire heat makes a huge difference, and having the power transfer as smooth as possible, all this stuff is pretty obvious, but getting it to actually happen back there isn't easy. If I put a slick on it right now, I would just dead hook, and like I spin just a little teeny weeny bit, but like on that last one, I honestly don't think I spun at all. It just was smooth, weight transfer back, first and seconds all the way to 100, then I always bang third. Just that's when you start to really move. But gosh, like that was a lot of fun, guys. The car's running sick. I haven't even dyno tuned it yet, so I have more timing I can add there, because on my old tune on the dyno it'd be 460 on the dyno, but when I put my new turbo on, I took out 4 degrees of timing all in boost. There's definitely a couple degrees that I can probably get, so that might be another 60 horsepower there alone that I'm left on the table. But oh my god, that was a freaking blast. All right guys, that's it. I'm gonna go home. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the dyno next week. Don't miss it. Let's hope for over 500 horsepower. Let's go.